What's going on, guys? Today, we're going to talk about Caspa's price correcting. We have some new developments in the Caspa ecosystem and a potential spoiler video on what's to come with new developments with Cplex, the engine behind KRC-20 tokens. Let's jump right in. So, today, Caspa is down 5.29%, sitting at a price of 16.38 cents. A couple hours ago, went all the way down to 15.5 cents. If anybody caught that wick, congratulations. Good entry price. I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot more downside before this real bull market starts. So, before I get into it too, I do want to congratulate everybody who has been buying Caspa for the last number of weeks, months, years, for this new all-time high that we just broke. I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. We went over 19 cents, and that was a fun day to watch all the green going on. So I just want to congratulate everybody who had those diamond hands and who was able to withstand all of the FUD and the sideways action for months upon months. So that out of the way, this correction, no big deal. I was kind of expecting a pullback to maybe the 15-cent range before we went higher, and we just hit that earlier today. So like I've said before, we may continue to just go sideways for the rest of this, with some ups and downs in a certain range between the 14 and the 19-cent range for the rest of the summer before we really get the next leg up. But I do think that there's a chance that we get a next leg up sooner than that. And sooner than that, I mean, any day now. We'll kind of monitor what Bitcoin does. And, I expect Caspa to kind of follow suit with that. But like I've said in previous videos, Caspa's done its own thing on multiple occasions where it goes counter to the rest of the market. And I am not going to sit up here and be stupid and say it can't do that again. Even with a bigger market cap, there's always that potential. So that being said, keep holding, obviously keep DCAing. This little dip here is no big deal. It's expected after a run up like we got yesterday and the day before. Moving on, there's a new wallet that I have come across that I believe is going to be one of the main Caspa wallets to hold and store KRC-20 tokens. Once all of the DEX in the marketplaces come out, I believe this is going to be one of the wallets that is able to be linked to those sites, to those marketplaces, where you can, buy, purchase, trade, whatever you want to do with KRC-20 tokens. So the wallet is called Casware, and it's a very simple wallet, a hot wallet, and I have actually I signed up and created a wallet and funded it just in case I need it. It's on my Google extensions now, so I can access it if I need to. And I probably recommend you all do the same thing just in case. I don't know if this is going to turn into the most popular wallet or anything like that, but it looks like it's going to be at least the first. It might be a good idea for you guys to come onto their website here and just create a new wallet. All you're going to do is click this download link here, whether you've got I don't even know what this is. Maybe this is Apple. This is Google for Windows. I don't know what this is. I didn't click on it, but I clicked this link right here because it looks like the Google Chrome logo. It gives you the prompt to create a wallet, and then you click the create new wallet button, and then it will issue you your private keys. You write those down on a piece of paper, separate from your phone or your computer, obviously. If you're new, that is not obvious to you, but that's what you want to do. Keep them in a safe place, and it'll ask for a password and stuff, and then it'll set you up with a new wallet. Then you can transfer Caspa from any other wallet that you have, or an exchange for that matter, to this wallet. It might be good to fund it. As you can see here, I only have $5.30 Caspa in there. I just was testing it, and I'm going to leave this in here for gas fees just in case this is the wallet that I end up using. it's good to have it up and running just in case, because once these new tokens launch, there's a double-edged sword there, because you can choose to get in early, and having this wallet set up will allow you to potentially do that. But there's also the risk of getting rug pulled as well if you buy immediately. A lot of these meme tokens say they're going to be fair launch, just like Caspa was. I would say that is a lower chance of being rugged, but you still got to be careful. A lot of times on launch day, the price will skyrocket up, and then you don't have any of the early buyers, so they say. So we shouldn't see a huge decrease in price. We might just see buying volume at that point. I don't really know how it's going to go. The other thing you've got to keep in mind too is normally when you're buying a token, especially a meme token, you want there to be a lot of centralized exchanges, and most of these projects that are going to be launching this month are probably not going to launch right out of the gate with a ton of centralized exchange listings, because Caspa itself doesn't even have any tier 1 exchange listings yet. So I'm 100% positive none of these tokens being launched on top of Caspa are going to launch with tier 1s. Some of them might launch with some tier 2 or tier 3 exchanges. But even that, we've just got to kind of wait it out a little bit and see which projects are paying for the exchange listings and which projects are taking it more serious than other projects. And it's hard because as soon as Nacho the Cat and Caspa and Casper the Ghost, as soon as they launch, I'm going to want to buy them as well. And I don't know if I'm going to buy them immediately or if I'm going to wait and see how they develop for, a couple weeks to a month. You risk missing out on some gains, but you also risk not getting rug pulled. So it's a double-edged sword there. So this is the new wallet that I wanted to share with you guys. It's similar to, went over this in a previous video, Kuscriptions, which is a KuCoin company project that's also going to allow you to mint, swap, buy NFTs. It's a marketplace in and of itself that is going to allow you to play around in the KRC-20, but you've got to have KuCoin tokens in order to use as gas fees in that scenario. And when you are connecting your wallet to the Kuscriptions, you're only allowed to use MetaMask, OKX, exchange wallets, and MetaMask. And so they haven't linked up with any of the proprietary Caspa KRC-20 wallets yet. Now, I played around with the MetaMask, and it basically allows you to download a KuCoin version inside of MetaMask, and in order to transact inside of Kuscriptions, you have to have the KCC or KuCoin token in your wallet in order to use as gas fees. So it's not really Caspa direct, for a lack of better terms. So I believe at some point they probably will add the other wallets that are going to pop up, including this Casware wallet. That being said, there are going to be more marketplaces that open up, and I guarantee you this Casware wallet is going to be the first and one of the wallets that you're going to be able to link to your account. It's super simple. MetaMask is not that simple to use. You've got to be in my opinion, I've been in crypto now for 4 or 5 years, and MetaMask, when you're switching over from Ethereum network to every other network there, it can get a little confusing. And then you've got to make sure you have Ethereum for gas fees and Arbitrum for gas fees in the Arbitrum wallet. And Ethereum is super difficult to transact with because fees are too high and you've got to have a good amount of... Anyways, it's kind of confusing, and I try and stay away from MetaMask if I can. Hot wallets in general aren't the safest thing to store your crypto on anyways. So there's a chance in the early days we might have to interact with the KRC-20 tokens in a hot wallet like this. Eventually, what my hope is that these tokens start listing on centralized exchanges, and then you can just buy them on a centralized exchange like Mexi and CoinEx and BitSmart, and then transfer them to a cold storage wallet. I would imagine that OneKey and Tangem, which are the two wallets that I use most out of anything else, since they accept Caspa on their wallets, I would imagine it's going to be pretty simple for them to open up and allow KRC-20 tokens for storage on their wallets. So the end goal, for me at least, is for these projects to list on centralized exchanges, Mexi, CoinEx, and BitSmart. One of the three or all three would be, best case scenario, and then eventually to the tier 1 exchanges. But those are the three that I like to buy my cryptos on and send them to cold storage afterwards. So I have a bunch of hot wallets that I use, more so used to use. I don't use them very much anymore, but I did open up this Casware in case this is the wallet that we need to use before we can start buying them on centralized exchanges. So we'll see how it goes. But that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I have one more thing here, and that is a potential spoiler video. I found this. I'm not 100% sure if this is legit or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is legit, just based on, the company that's in the video. It's a video on Facebook, and if I play this here, there's no sound in it. It's only 23 seconds, but it's Cplex, and this is by somebody, Caspa Maxi on Facebook. So it looks like Csplex, which is the engine, like I said before, behind the KRC-20 standard tokens, and that is rolling all of this out. The engine behind it is going to open up their own marketplace on their website where you can exchange. You can see up in the top corner here where it says Connect Wallet. Again, is, I believe, where you're going to be able to connect this Casware wallet. And I think that that's going to be one of the first wallets that's going to be able to connect with a Caspa only company like Casplex. So that is pretty exciting, actually, and it makes a lot of sense, being that Casplex is behind the whole entire operation, that they would have their own marketplace where you can inscribe, you can buy, you can sell, you can swap, you can connect a wallet, you can, do all that same kind of stuff that any other marketplace does. Be on the lookout for that, and I will keep you guys updated as well if I hear anything new. And I guess the takeaway is that things are moving, and it's just a matter of time before this ecosystem is fully operational. And I think that there is going to be massive, massive steam behind it, because Caspa has a huge following and a huge community. And I think that this is just going to be tipping the iceberg of what we're going to see down the line, even, next cycle and the cycle after. But getting this rolled out and getting the hype and the potential out there being right around the corner is very exciting. So pack your damn bags before it's too late, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.